What's up? What's up? What's up?
Go live. It's time to go live.
It's another episode. Respect the game.
The big one
with the boys.
Respect it, or we gonna make you respect it.
Where's Dewey?
I don't know. I do not know. He said he couldn't have one beer. You saw the text, Rob. I got your number. I got your number from Felix. I gotta put it into my phone so we can make a separate group. But yeah, he's like, I can't drink. I'm not gonna do the beer segment. We're like, why not? It's beer. I can't do it. I'm like, bro, just drink one beer because I can't do that either. I was like, bro, then start drinking at 8:15, 8:30 when we log in, and then by the time we're done, an hour and a half later, you should be good. And I didn't hear back from him since.
He probably his last episode didn't go too well. Probably.
I wanted to ask him if he watched it or not. Like, yo, did you see what you were doing? Because I cut out about an hour of him getting rambunctious, to say the least.
Man.
Exactly. Yeah, he's Florida man. Like he doesn't realize that. That's who he is. He's Florida man.
Oh man, it's my guy.
Yes, sir.
Well, speaking of Florida man, let's just jump. I got one WTF news for you, and it does hail from the state of Florida.
And then do it.
Now you're going to see the headline and be shocked where it is in Florida.
I hope it's not down here in the good old state of South Florida.
No, it is not.
You can be there too. As long as it ain't in the state of Miami, we good.
Restaurant investigated after 7 people ate food allegedly contaminated with meth, officials say.
Oh, word.
A restaurant. Chinese restaurant.
Where's this? Louisville, Kentucky?
No, it's in Pace, Florida. Pace, Florida. Florida restaurant is under investigation after authorities said 7 patrons became sick after ingesting food contaminated with meth. Nico's Japanese Steakhouse, located in Pace, was reportedly closed down after. Meth. My bad. I'm thinking something else. Was reportedly closed down after 7 people were taken to the hospital Friday night. The Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office said the food the victims ate were leftovers that came back positive with narcotics when they did the test. 2 of the 7 victims came forward Wednesday to offer more details.
Where's Pace, Florida?
Horrifying, they said.
Of course, it's horrifying.
Yeah, it's like several. Yeah, because I'm thinking like you think down here in Miami, cocaine and all that shit, but no, I misread it. Meth, yeah, that's the separation again. That's the backwoods states.
Yeah,
Florida,
there's no
crazy shit.
There's no meth down here. That's Florida.
I misread that when I can see coke in the thing from Miami, cocaine cowboys, all that stuff. You would think so. But yeah, Pace, Florida, Central Florida, everybody, not the state of Miami, as we like to call it here.
Not in our state.
That's in Florida.
That's that Florida.
But it's gotta shock you for a little bit though, to have some Japanese food, and next thing you know, you ODing on meth.
So that wasn't salt that was in the. You want 5 wise?
Bro,
no.
It was horrifying.
You want meth?
It took several days to get a good night's sleep. Had a bunch of nightmares, experienced symptoms after eating, including racing heart and paranoia. So this dude couldn't even go to sleep. He was freaking out, heart rate going, nightmares, paranoia. He tested positive for methamphetamines. A nurse, a professional community, was a mother. She was terrified. Heart rate spiked for other people. Heart monitors were needed. So yeah, these people had a little bit of
Christ.
And they started losing their shit.
So when
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say
they didn't see the chunks that looked like rocks, or they
maybe
no red flags.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he didn't enjoy himself, so he's probably not gonna be a meth head.
I don't think he liked the volcano.
Maybe he was one of those scared straight. Like a mother knew that her kid was doing drugs, so she went to the place he loves to go to the most.
Oh yeah. Hey,
you. He's gonna get
not
one
me.
of these.
Not me. You. No, you.
You want to go for hibachi? We're gonna take it to hibachi today.
Remember the rush hour? Not me. You. Not you. You. Not me. You.
That movie is
you
great.
Deaf? No, I'm not deaf. You blind. That's you. Yeah, his mom was like, "Hey, you You, not me. You put meth in his shrimp fried rice. Meth.
Whoa.
Make it
not y'all.
meth fried
Whoa.
rice.
Y'all. No, not y'all. Whoa. Yeah, y'all.
Meth fried rice. Yeah. Well, we know it was definitely Florida and not the state of Miami. There's no meth down here.
So
We
listen,
don't got no labs.
The
investigators
meth-gators.
the investigators from the state health department found the restaurant to be in complete compliance with no violations. We will continue to cooperate with authorities to find out how this happened and how to assure that it won't happen again, the statement said. We are now open for business. Please come and enjoy your meal and allow us to
Of course they are.
showing you that we're the same Nikos that we've always that you loved for years.
Of course they're open for business.
So they're
Wait,
still good to go.
what's their names? Nikos?
Nikos, Nikkos.
Hey, all the zombies on the street, like, hey, you heard Nikos? You heard what you heard? They put it in the food over there, man.
Oh, that's the name of the restaurant, or that's what they call each other?
No, that's the name of the restaurant, Nikos.
Oh, okay. I thought they was substituting, like, yo, you my Nico.
Nah.
They put it in the food over there, man. Yo, hey.
I mean, look at it.
Hey.
It looked like a farmhouse.
Man,
it looked like
that's
a Harbor
crazy.
Freight or so, it looked like a Harbor Freight store or something. I wouldn't have went there. Goddamn
Buddy,
meth fried rice.
Buddy did not enjoy himself. Buddy said he can't sleep. He needed heart. He just was all messed up. That boy say, I will never do meth again. Trust me.
That was it. Learning experience. Scared straight.
I ain't doing meth. I ain't doing Viagra.
Nothing to elevate the heart. Yo, isn't the craziest shit? Like, you come up with Viagra trying to get, what is it, blood medication, try to increase
blood pressure medicine.
Blood pressure, and all of a sudden you end up with, like, oh shit, look what we got.
All of a sudden you hit the jackpot. Like,
you really do, bro. You hit it. Like, you have your Cialis and your other stuff, but Viagra, like, that name is synonymous with fixing the ED problem.
They call them all Viagra.
Yeah.
Continue on that Viagra. No, this is something. No, that's Viagra.
You on that Nico now?
On the Nico.
Man.
You on that Nico?
That's funny.
That's the nickname for meth mixed with shrimp fried rice. Nico.
Make sure we put that off our list, Lou, when we traveling through.
Yeah, listen, if you guys anyone travels out of town and you're in Central Florida,
now I gotta walk in and be like, listen, I want mine's minus the meth, all right?
Like, yeah, I don't want the special fried rice no more.
I need the methless, please.
Methless rice, please.
They took special fried rice to the max. They got that special fried rice for real.
That shit is funny. Yeah, my dad sent me that the other day. He's like, "Oh, here's something for your news." I was like, I read the headlines. I went and go searching for it. He sends me some of this off the wall stuff. We got a good one for watching the news and shit, so he finds some weird things.
We got a good one for next week.
Yeah, that's good.
Brody sent a link. We're gonna send it to the world next week. Our backstage producer.
I like that. We had a text producer, Mr. Felix here. So, like I said before, I never was a person who listened to Wu-Tang. I can probably say not even one song have I listened to Wu-Tang Clan when I was growing up.
I can't believe that.
Not even the famous video that they had on MTV off the 36 Chambers.
No, like I knew. I
don't get it.
Can you name like more than? Can you name like two members? Can you name?
I know all of them. I know you guys are the worst rapper of all time.
How did you? I don't get it because they dudes had a run.
They did. They were great.
It's like you went from the Wu-Tang album to the Method Man album to the ODB album to the Raekwon album to the Ghostface album.
I didn't say there was one of like.
Ghostface was okay. I didn't do Raekwon the Chef. I found he was didn't do
what? You didn't do the Purple Tape?
Nah, none of it.
You didn't like what was it? The Cuban Links, right?
Cuban Links, the Purple Tape is classic. It's like a classic.
Nah, bro. I listened to Bone Thugs and Harmony growing up. Like let's say
You know, you can listen to more than one thing, right? Like
listen,
it's like when you tell me, yeah, I don't like I like Marvel. I don't like Games of Thrones. Like you know, you can do more than one thing, right?
It's okay to have
my boys
more
growing up, they were sneakerheads. They, Nike, anything and everything. I went to Sports Authority, bought my shoes and wore them until they ran out. Like I didn't do shoes, they all did. They listened to Lil Wayne, Master P, all that stuff. I listened to Eminem,
Matchbox 20
in Harmony. That was it. Like I was always by myself, so I never listened to Wu-Tang. I always listened to Bone Thugs and Harmony. All they did was listen to Wu-Tang. That was in every CD player, every car we jumped in, they'd play it. Yeah, listen, RZA, all that stuff. That's good. There was one.
Bring the motherfucking ruckus.
Listen, bro. Like the songs are good. I listened to them.
Ice Cream, like none of them things.
No, Captured Everything Around Me. I know all those things. I like Method Man was good. I like him and Redman. That was good.
Well, in my
was good. He had some.
In my opinion, Method Man was just like the more marketable one.
100%.
To start off, but as far as like if you break it down as lyrical ability or whatnot,
ODB was good.
Method Man would probably be, in my opinion, be number 5.
Yeah, so that's why.
So we're 5. God damn.
So we're here.
It was only like 8.
No, it's not. I mean, it depends. Well, the original members is like, what was the original members about? So then you got made 9. Somebody made 9.
He's by far the worst.
Yeah, I never liked him.
Oh man,
Jizza was
Raekwon, Ghostface.
Was okay. Ghostface is okay. Expected Deck is good. Jizza is good.
Jizza's my boy.
Riz is good. Bobby Digital, like I know that stuff. ODB was
Raekwon,
good.
Raekwon was my favorite.
ODB was unorthodox, so you know.
Yeah, but
Raekwon was my favorite. Then Ghostface.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, those two were a tag team to me. I liked it. I liked the Jizza.
Man, Ghostface delivery is just crack. It's just crack.
Well, at that time, when I was listening to them, I was more into the lyrical side of like music. So, when I listened to them,
Ghostface had lyrics too. Like Ghostface had it all.
But he won like
the swag. That boy had the swag.
He was more
lyrics,
stylish.
the delivery. Ghostface had it all.
Like if you want bars, you want lyrics. He was right saying Method Man's probably number 5 because I don't think Method Man's one of those dudes that makes you think
right. Yeah,
he flows. He got that commercial.
Yeah, but Meth delivery was top.
No, Meth probably
Meth delivery is top.
He probably has the best delivery of the group, and then
but he's not putting together 8-syllable words either. He's giving
right, but he wasn't the lyrical one. Like, see, like when my uncle introduced me to them, because he was so heavy into the lyricism of New York rap and all that when they was at their peak. So when he introduced me to Wu-Tang, he introduced me to them like in an order. So when I started listening to them, I was like, yeah, this dude is lyrical. Yeah, he got this one got some lyrics, but he's more, like you said, stylish or swag. This one, he got more of a storytelling style, So
you know what? You make a good point. I will say this: if there were 9 of them, you had something for everybody. You had the guys who could flow. You had the ones that made you think. You had the ones you could put on commercial, get your little pop song out there. But they all were like, I watched a video today for the first time. I've never seen Protect Your Neck. Never. Like that. That's like legitimate old school hip hop.
You never heard Protect Your Neck?
Nah, I never listened to Wu-Tang. Bro.
Come on, man.
Like, matter of fact,
that's a classic.
The Killer Bees song.
Killer Bees on the Swarm.
That was probably the best. I know the words. But I'm saying that was probably the best video, and well, I'm not gonna say the best, but that was one of the best displays to see the different styles of each member. Like each member, you could tell their strengths and their personality. Like, okay, yeah, he the puncher, he's a storyteller, he's just the all around. Like everybody know ODB is unorthodox. He was just a wild card of the group.
Yeah, I don't know. If somebody tells me, yeah, man, never heard Protect Your Neck before. That just shocks me, dog. It shocks me. Well, like if you my age, you like my age. So for you to say, never heard Protect Your Neck before.
No, never. There was one. I mean, I don't know if it was RZA or Jizza. They're single out. There was one song on there I played out all the. I can't remember what it is.
Protect Your Neck is the one. Is the one where you like, who are these people?
But it depends.
The one that I knew of, like that's the one that got him going.
No, but Protect Your Neck was the first joint.
Yeah. But it depends on like to Billy's point. I would say it depends. Like you said, it could depend on where you was at listening to music.
It was just raw, like no hook, just raw.
No, it's bar after bar or verse after verse for sure. But I got that from Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like I listened to that shit.
You didn't get that from Bone Thugs and Harmony.
I listen to it now, bro. It's the best there is.
Come on. You didn't get that from Bone Thugs and Harmony.
They're the best what?
The best what?
Music styles, bro.
Brother.
I would say you have it because I looked up 90s. I can find it.
Yeah, let's jump into it. Let's go.
90s hip hop groups. Not rap artists, 90s hip hop groups.
Well, Outkast is the best group.
There's a verse.
I think he had the first verse.
There's a verse that You God has. Humanoid vice grip choke, some ridiculous shit like that. He throws together all these words, and I'm like, yo, I can't. Like, I think honestly that might have been the first time I was introduced to Wu-Tang, and I heard that these are just words thrown together. There's no flow or anything to it. I can't with this guy.
He was the Mr. Serv-On of the Wu-Tang.
No, I bomb atomically. That's Inspector Deck.
He's one of the better ones.
These nasties.
Nah, bro, they were good, dude.
Jizz was my dog, man. Liquid Swords, man.
I can't find the
Liquid Swords, man.
Genius. He's the genius.
I put in 90s 90s hip hop songs. I don't want that.
Nah, we don't want that.
It's 100
90s hip hop songs. There's gonna be 1,000 of those.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to find that list I had earlier, but
I had Migos in the top 10.
I don't know about that. Billboard was tripping with that one, man. I don't even know the reason why.
Probably because what's his name got shot and killed. They probably put him up there for like a pity vote. That's why you guys think Heath Ledger is such a good whatever the hell he did because he OD'd like right after he
Ledger's the best joker ever.
No. Heath Ledger's the best joker.
You have no choice but to say that.
He is that dude.
He's the best joker ever.
He make Jack Nicholson Joker look like Play-Doh.
Yeah, he's the best Joker ever.
Jack Nick was that Joker. I mean, the thing about at least for me, if you say you're not a DC guy, so if you read the comics and follow the comics, they paid two of the size of the Joker that were like in the comics. So, but they did it also. Like
I didn't see any of it, but I heard it was like two different types, like.
Why you be hating on Ledger? It's because of Brokeback Mountain.
Yo, Brokeback where you came from. There was one of those. They had right over here in Davie years and years and years ago. They had a rodeo over there. They had the gay rodeo. It comes around once a year. And there's a dude standing outside with a sign that says "Brokeback where you came from." And I've never forgot. That's probably 20 years ago, whenever the movie first came out. It's one of the funniest play on words that I've ever seen. And he would just stand there outside with a big old sign, "Broke back where you came from." Oh, people over there don't play around. I can't find the hip hop list. But no, dude, like I take issue with people who die, and then all of a sudden, like what they did, the last thing they did before they unfortunately pass away is like the greatest thing in the history of everything. Like I've never not seen that happen.
Did he pass away before the movie came out?
Yeah, I think he might have, right?
Because the movie, like he didn't have to die for me to give props. Right? He's the best Joker ever.
I think he passed away after the movie was released. I think.
Yeah. Any pictures of him at the previews and shit?
I'm looking it up now. See if I can find it.
The first time I saw it, I was like, "Yo, this dude is the best Joker ever."
Like me personally, that Dark Knight movie is
like the scene where he blew up the hospital and he was walking away. He looked back.
I got a Family Guy clip for that.
One of the best parts when he went to go see the mobsters. He's like, "You want to see a trick? We put the pencil." Boom.
He died in January 2008.
And when did the movie come out? In
July
November, right?
2008.
Oh, so he died.
Oh, so he died before the movie?
Yeah, he died before it came out. It's like I'm saying, let's say you did see it. Like for me, anyone who says it's the best ever, knowing that he died first, I've completely dismissed their opinion of it. I won't.
I didn't even know he died first. I thought he was at some premieres or something. But
yeah, no,
man, he's the best Joker, man.
Campaign. See, I can't listen. Like I'm automatically blah. Like if a chick gets in, if a athlete or something gets in trouble with a woman,
he went to Nico's.
I don't believe the woman at all. Like I'm sorry, you got to prove to me 10 times over that the athlete did something to you because you're a woman. You talk shit, and people automatically believe you. So I don't believe them. You got to really, really sell it for me to believe them. So here,
well, you gotta go watch The Dark Knight, man, and see it.
You do.
Listen, and he's only like 11 minutes of a 2.5-hour movie. How good can that possibly be?
11 minutes.
He's in the whole movie.
No, I heard he's only in 11 minutes of the whole movie. If you
11 minutes? No way.
I never added up. Well,
I mean, I never counted. It's the best 11 minutes I ever seen.
Exactly. Them 11 minutes was
yeah.
If you watch,
I never had a stopwatch.
If you watch that movie, 90% of the quotes is Heath Ledger, is the Joker. Like nobody's quoting Batman.
Oh no, listen, I'm with you there, 100%.
Like I think I can quote maybe 3 Batmans. Like in the beginning, what makes you so different? I don't wear pants. That's it. Well, other than that, the Joker got all the quotables, man.
All right, I take it back. Dark Knight clocks according to BuzzFeed, Ledger appears in a movie for only 33 minutes, which means the actor was on screen 1/5 of the entire film.
And stole the show? That's crazy.
So I could say, I would say the flip side is then if he was only on for that amount and people talk about him, it had to be a great performance. But I'm still going to stick to he died and people are like, oh, it's the greatest ever because people want to be able to say things that people hear so they can heart it and like it and share it because no one has any substance anymore. That's my personal opinion.
As your friend, all I could tell you, all I could tell you as your friend is just go watch it and then you come back, report back and let us know.
I've got the DVD in my room still in the case, still in the plastic, not even unwrapped.
So just go to your Max app. It's right there.
It is.
Yeah, you don't need the
you don't need the
old DVD anymore.
That's how long I've had it. I've had the DVD, the Blu-ray.
Listen, I got the Blu-ray in my garage.
I got no Blu-ray players over here.
It's packed away with my Blu-ray player.
When did the movie come out again? What year?
2008.
2008. It's 15 years old.
You could put that on right now.
I'll watch it. I
guarantee you, me and him will be glued to it like we never seen.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Dark Knight.
That movie is that tough, man.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
that tough, man.
That was the best to me. That was the best out of the trilogy. So I'll always watch it.
Yeah,
he did 3 of
part 3.
Yeah, he did 3. He did Batman Begins. He did the one with Dark Knight, and then Dark Knight Rises with Bane.
Yeah, that's our boy there. What's his name again? You mean on
Bane?
No, man.
Tom Hardy. Bane.
Tom Hardy.
He was good in Venom.
I was born in the light. You was merely adopted to.
Yeah, you're not wrong, bro. I've heard people quote that shit nonstop.
I'm telling you, man. Let her go.
I give it back to you, the people.
Maybe I'll watch. Maybe I'll watch it and come back and talk about it next week. We'll see.
Yeah, he did a good Bane too. I liked him. I liked his Bane.
Yeah.
Did you finish The Wire yet?
No, I'm on season.
You didn't watch The Witcher.
3. I'm getting ready to finish season 3.
I'm on season 3, episode 4 or 5.
You started watching The Wire also?
Yeah. I started because I never watched it all the way through. I've always gotten to around where I'm at now and just stopped. I've never what's up with The Witcher? Am I the only one watching this shit? I'm about to rewatch it. Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet. Right, I'm waiting for part 2.
I still haven't gotten into
27.
Once part 2 comes, I'm gonna run through them.
I started watching Secret Invasion.
Then I'm gonna ask you week to week. Then have you seen it or not?
Yeah, I'm waiting for part 2. Once part 2 comes, I'm gonna just run through them.
I'm probably gonna start Secret Invasion next week. Since
I did the same thing with the what was the other one with the kids and Down Under? They had part 1 and part 2. Yeah, I did the same thing with that one.
That shit is awesome.
What? Which one?
Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah. I stopped watching it after season 2.
What?
I did the same thing. I watched part 1 and I waited for part 2 and then I watched all of them.
I could get into it.
Is something else, bro.
Yeah, I like
it. One when they take Max under, she has to escape and she's watching herself float and shit's falling through and Ben is moving his hands and grabbing, bro. Like when it went black, I'm like, did she fucking make it out? And I'm waiting. I'm like, oh my God, no. Then boom, there she is. Holy shit, bro. That got me.
I couldn't get into it.
Nah, man.
Yeah. I like Stranger Things.
That's a great show.
Season 2 I liked. Season 3 I liked.
It was only 4 seasons, right? Or 5?
Yeah, there are 4. 5 is coming up next year, and that's the end of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was done already.
Nah, they're gonna go the 5th and final season.
Oh, okay. So then we got 2 more seasons of the Umbrella Academy. Then they're gonna probably run it.
Can't wait for Umbrella. I can't wait for Umbrella Academy to come back.
I watched the first 2 seasons, and that was it. I've not gotten past it.
This season's gonna be this new season's gonna be good.
I watched the first season; it was good. I watched the second season when they go back to the '60s, right, like JFK and all that shit. And I can't remember if I watched the last 2 episodes of that season or not, which I'm pretty sure they did because they go back. But when I go to watch the 3rd season, like something is missed. Like I missed 2 episodes, and I know I've seen it. But I can't piece the shit together. And I'm like, you know what? I can't.
Yeah, you don't want to get lost on Umbrella Academy, but it's good.
I gotta get back into The Boys.
Oh, that fucking show is something else.
I gotta get back into that. I ain't watched season 3.
No, listen, the opening scene of the first episode of season 3 is that shit crazy. Nah, bro.
When is that supposed to come back?
I don't know.
I'll be next year, maybe.
Next year.
That's the problem with
it's a strike now, so
yeah.
It's a strike now, so who knows when stuff coming back.
Yeah, they putting a damper and stuff. So if it ain't get done and filmed, wrapped up in the beginning of this year.
If it ain't wrapped up now, it ain't wrapped up. Yeah. It's gonna be a little minute. Say they had people walking out of
however, we
out
do
of premieres
show
once the strike was announced
back in 2023 April. So they finished season 4, The Boys, in April 2023.
Oh, so it's done.
Yeah, so but that's what I was saying with these streaming stuff. Like you wait 8 months, a year, year and a half, 2 years sometimes, and you knock out 10 episodes in 10 hours.
Yeah.
Like, which is good because they have another good show.
You wish you was waiting for another week for another episode.
Yeah, I like watching them back to back, but I also like that week in between. I kind of like what we were saying about Game of Thrones last week, or even Breaking Bad. I watched it in a weekend, so like I didn't get a chance to really invest in any characters. When I watched The Walking Dead, I watched for 11 seasons, waiting each week. Each week, I think more and more about the episode, more and more about
11 seasons.
Yeah, and
they really got 11 seasons.
You got 11
never watching that show.
I'm never watching that. 11 seasons.
I'll send you.
I got
them on AMC. I'll send them to you.
You don't have to send it to me because I'm not watching.
No, I got. Listen, I get what you're saying. People are watching. You want to, hey, don't send them to me. Nudge, nudge. Bob's your uncle. I got you.
Yeah, I don't know who Bob is, but don't send it to me because I ain't watching it. 11 seasons. Listen, if I watch a show and it's 5 seasons deep, I ain't watching it.
No, it all depends. Like it's.
I was trying to get into Shameless, and I was like, "Ugh, this is too many seasons.
It's too deep."
Shit. Yeah, I can't. Like, if you're still going with you're like season 8 and you're still making seasons, I'm not sure if I can do that. I can't jump in now. But if it's like
that's what I'm saying,
or something, you got 5 seasons and maybe you end at 6, and they're only 10 each. Maybe I can give it a shot. But I can't watch, like you said last week, Rob, The Blacklist. That's like a real show, like 24 episodes.
Yeah, I can't watch it
for like 16 seasons.
Yeah,
can't do it.
I can't do it.
Can't do it. Won't do it.
Homeboy was trying to get me to watch it for a minute. Who?
I love Lucifer.
We love Lucifer. I stopped watching that because it got weird.
Until Netflix got it.
Yeah, it got weird.
It was such a good show, and then Netflix got it and turned it into a musical. Man, I was like, man, what is this?
I was like, hold on, this ain't Lucifer no more.
The 10th season was a little bit. The 10th season, the 4th season was a little bit weird, but the 5th and final season, that shit was badass. Lucifer, but on Fox messes everything up. They canceled Family Guy years ago. They canceled Lucifer. All the good shows that come out, Fox finds a way to screw it up. Lucifer is a fantastic show. I
love Lucifer, and I like the episodes that was on Fox.
Yeah, like I think
whatever season they went to Netflix. I don't like it.
Well, the season where they had Eve on there, it was good, but after that, like
that was the first one with Netflix.
I think Eve was.
That might have been the second one because that was season 3, I think.
Yeah, I think it was season 3 because Eve was there.
Oh, so it was still on Fox.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It got off of Fox only after the first season, I think.
They had 3.
No, they had like 3 seasons on Fox.
Yeah, they had 3. Then it ended with him going against Kane. She's getting shot up. He comes in with his wings and covers her up.
I stopped watching it when I stopped watching it when he went back to hell. The seasons after that, I didn't watch it because it was already
weird.
Season
2.
Yeah. Then my girl got soft after the 3rd season.
Oh, man, something. What's her name?
Maze, like she was raw, and then
she wanted a soul. She wanted to be able to feel, you know.
No, she was raw, and then they just messed her character all up.
Yeah. I was so disappointed. I was like, dude, what happened to my show?
I watched that shit nonstop.
Nah, man.
I agree with you.
Let me tell you, I tried to watch the last episode, and they broke out in the musical, and I was like, you know what? I gave it a shot. I'm done.
There was a 1 or 2 episodes before the finale they had a musical in there. Well, that's what some of these people like. They want their creative freedom and all this shit. Like we want to do a musical. Was it a musical or was it a cartoon? They had one that was
it was a musical, and then one episode was a cartoon. I'm like, no, I'm done. I can't do it.
Yeah, that kind of bothered me a little bit. So when I go back and do a rewatch, I'll skip certain episodes, like the one he goes back to, and he's like all black and white with Maze's mom. Like I'll skip that. I don't need to see Maze's mom and her soul's in the ring and all that shit. Just get me to where I know what's going on.
Yeah. No, but I think that's the problem with some of these shows too. I think they start to run too long and then they just don't know what to do.
Well,
like to me, I think depending on the premise of the show,
5 seasons ain't that long. Yeah, like we should still have some beef to it.
Looking at Lucifer, that's a switch. They had the 13th season, first season, the pilot episode in the 13th season, first run. Then they had their 22, 23 plus episode seasons.
Dude, that was.
And
crazy.
Then they jumped to 10 episodes and 16 episodes.
When they went to Netflix.
When they trimmed it down, I was able to sustain it. I'm not about to watch 22 episodes of this.
Because when you got 22 episodes, you got to throw in filler episodes where it's just like, a random story that doesn't tie in with the whole progression of the series, of the season. You throw in 5 of those, ridiculous episodes.
Yeah, well, that's network. That's network TV. Yeah. Next, you got a Christmas episode, and you got a Thanksgiving episode, and you got a Halloween episode, and
Lucifer to me is in my top 5.
That's why I like the streaming shows because streaming shows they don't got no seasonal breaks and all that. Like these commercials.
You got 13 shows in your top 5.
In my top 5 at least. Like it's not even close.
I do agree that certain shows is better week to week, like Games of Thrones. But there's some shows I'd rather just watch them.
I would personally. I wouldn't want to watch Games of Thrones back to back to back to back. Exactly. I like to watch it, break it down, talk about it. You know what I'm saying? How you people say go to the water cooler?
Yeah. Well, I watched it again during the pandemic. I didn't really get a chance to talk to anybody about it. So what I would do is I would make myself watch 2 episodes, wait a day or 2. Like, I can't wait to watch it again. I wanted to have that one of like, I want to watch it. Not like watch it. Now I'm going to go to bed, turn it off, and wake up the next day like it's a chore. I made myself wait till I finally was like, I got to watch this episode. Go watch it. Watch 2. I'd watch 1. I'd watch 3. But then when I watch a show, I have to watch the finale 2 episodes. It can't just be a 1 hour. I got to watch 9 and 10 or 12 and 13. I can't just watch a 1 episode finale if it's a a network show or if it's like a streaming show. I got to watch it all at the same time.
Did you watch the Dragon show?
What's that?
House of
the
Dragon?
prequel, House of Dragon?
No, I told you I saw up until the time jump. I saw when Rhaenyra was a little kid, and then I stopped watching, and I didn't get a chance to get back in where she jumped ahead and was the lady that came back, the queen. And
you got like another time jump after that.
Oh yeah,
didn't the time jump like twice or 3 times?
They jumped 3 times.
A few times. There was one I'm watching. Oh, how come the king all of a sudden looks like he's 20 years older?
And yeah, they jumped like 3 times, and then hold up, 3 or 4 times, because then they jumped again when the kids is big. And that's when it really starts. Like that was just like an introductory of the story. It really starts now.
Are they really doing snow? Is that a real thing, or is that like a fake fan thing I keep seeing on Facebook and Instagram?
What, a spinoff?
Yeah, Jon Snow. It's supposed to be coming at the end of the year.
I don't think I'd be
if it is coming, it ain't coming at the end of the year. I could tell you that much.
That's all I see. Like every time I turn around, so I'm thinking
he ain't happy.
Thing.
Nah, I can tell you that much. But House of Dragon will be back next year, I think.
Yeah, if he in there, he ain't happy.
I gotta watch it. But I want to rewatch.
I don't even think our show Euphoria coming back the end of this year now. Though
they're not. It ain't coming back.
Euphoria.
They said I think 2025 is it. That's when it's coming back. So you got time.
Won't be surplus by then.
Let me see. 52 minutes. I guess I gotta cut that part out. Just in case I gotta remove that.
Oh man, no.
Yeah, they said it's getting it certified by Kit Harington. Jon Snow spinoff promises authentic thrones. The 10 best.
Well, I mean, what they're gonna just talk? What? Because are they gonna pick up from where Game of Thrones
ended? I have no idea.
So he went back to the tower. So
yeah, I don't know what a Snow show would be.
Yeah, you can't do a prequel. So you gotta do after the.
No, you have to. You gotta do after, like when he goes to the north and like.
Is there even a book?
Yeah.
That far?
Like, how exciting is it to see him at the tower? They didn't have a book
for the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones, did they?
But no, he was writing it at the same time, so he was like telling them what to do. He was writing the book at the same time.
In June 2022, yes, there's a Jon Snow in development. Said George R.R. Martin.
I don't want to watch the Jon Snow episode and it ain't a book. It's just Jody at the table writing his own script.
Put that to the side with the Green Lantern project, please.
I'll wait for House of Dragon. I know there's a book. I know how it goes. I know how it's gonna go, and I want to see it in live action.
You don't read the book, do you?
Even if there wasn't a book, it sounds better than that.
You don't read the books, do you?
I have read those. I have read them.
I haven't read them.
It's a simple rule. If a book is good enough, they make it into a movie where you don't have to read it. You can just watch it. So if a book is not into a movie, it's not a book worth reading.
Bars.
Excuse me? Mostly everything comes from a book.
Listen, then those are books good enough to be made. But you can watch the Barnes and Noble with a billion books inside. There's not a billion movies, unless there's bad movies out there. But if a book is good enough, they'll make it to a movie.
But most movies are based off books, is what I'm saying.
Variations of books, maybe. Maybe they take 3 or 4 books that suck, make one great one, and turn that into a movie. You just saved me.
What are you talking about?
Bro, I'm telling you. It's 100%.
What are you talking about?
If a book is good enough, they're going to make it to a movie. Because most people are not going to read. Are you going to read Harry Potter?
It has nothing to do with it being good. All it has to do is a director. It's a director that liked the book and he makes it a movie. It don't have to be good.
It's a rule of thumb, dude. If it's good enough to be a movie, they'll make it into a movie, so you don't have to read the book.
But it doesn't matter if it's good or not. You just one person just has to think it's good, which is the director.
No, I'm with you, but I'm saying for myself, like you show me Harry Potter. It's got 800 pages in the book. I can watch a movie in 2 hours. it's good enough to be made into a movie. So thank you, J.K.
Yeah, but it's condensed. The movie is condensed. You're taking a book this big and making a movie out of it. It is condensed.
I didn't have to read the fluff. I got right to the meat, and I got 2 hours.
You missed out, is what you did.
Nah, bro. I had to read about. He walked into the room.
You missed out on character development.
Blowing in his hair, yet the wind. I don't want to hear all that. I want to see all the stuff I have to read. You know, I got to read.
No, you missed out.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, bro. You missed out.
They do a better job of painting a picture than I do. That's why they're directors, and I'm the guy paying money to watch it.
No. Your mind is the best director there is. Your imagination is. There's no limits to your imagination.
But I'm not making movies. They are. So their imagination, I would say.
But you can make my movies. If you're reading it and you make my movies.
1 point for him.
Maybe. I'm just saying.
I don't get it. I don't. Your mind. Maybe your mind is not a good director.
Listen, I have other things to worry about than to make up stories in my head. So I just let the people who are paid to do so, and I thank them for it.
No, wrong.
I don't know, bro.
You're wrong. Reading is fundamental. And make your you know what I'm saying, your mind movies, you know, is no limit to your imagination.
He wants to stimulate your mind, Craig.
There's no limit to your imagination. Directors have a budget. My mind, no budget. I can make as many Michael Bay explosions as I want in my mind.
Big bada boom.
That is true.
Exactly. I can make Harry Potter directed by Michael Bay in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Playing Quidditch and just shit blowing up all around them.
You're making a little bit of a case. You're making a little bit of a case. I'm all right.
Yeah.
You know? I get what you're saying. Yeah. So maybe I'll have to rethink and come back.
Yeah. Or, you know, I can make Harry Potter directed by Christopher Nolan in my mind.
Well, okay, so
imagination is everything. Oh, he's so happy with his rainbow.
Good enough for Sponge Robert. It's good enough for me.
Yeah.
So if you're
your mind is a terrible thing to waste, okay?
I agree with that. That's why we do this. It expands our minds, allows us to go down topics and avenues.
You see this?
Conversation like this.
This is your brain.
This is your brain.
This is your brain on drugs. Okay.
Any questions? Where'd you learn to do this?
Questions?
You all right?
Message.
I learned this by watching you. That's a message.
Dare.
Beer. You have any beer?
Oh, I said dare. Remember when we were kids, we had Dare, we had the Forest Fire Bear, we had all kind of stuff. These kids don't got anything now.
Well, are you talking about the Dare program, or are you talking about the?
Yeah, I'm saying the Dare program. They came and they talked to us and told us not to do crack, and then the next
mothers against drunk driving.
You know what I'm saying? And the next day they telling us, hey, they got this bear coming in. How to prevent forest fires?
Yeah, what's
500 role models.
Hey, did you see
McGruff the crime dog?
Did you see and we had McGruff the crime dog. We had all these mascots. These kids don't got nothing. This is why they out there doing stupid stuff and getting in trouble.
They do got a mascot.
They don't got enough mascots.
They do. What's his name? Old Town Road.
Oh no. I'm glad. Did you see the school in Missouri that's getting ready to bring back paddling? I'm getting ready to move to Missouri. My kids need paddling.
Yeah, you need to get some discipline.
Yeah. So I'm glad they bringing that back. I think all schools should have paddles. And when I went to school, I went to a private school in elementary, and they still had the paddle.
Shoot that school up, man.
Yeah.
They got the paddle, they're gonna shoot the school up.
I had to go to private school for like 2 years. Public schools didn't want me. But I was accepted back.
What is this?
I got
Missouri paddlefish. I don't want to see Missouri paddlefish.
Missouri paddlefish. Is that such a thing?
Autocorrect, dude. My computer autocorrected. Missouri school district reinstates spanking students as last resort. That was August 25th, 2022.
All right, there you go. It's in there now.
The word is discipline.
Yep, bet the crime rate is dropping in Missouri.
I must have read it before because it's here in purple. Students in a tiny Missouri town to be disciplined by paddling. Yeah,
they need it.
If you don't want to get your ass beat, don't be a pain in the ass, and you should be all right.
Exactly. I think all schools should bring it back.
Yeah, like we're not.
All schools should bring back the paddling. Yep. Come on in here and get this paddle. My principal paddle had holes in it, so it can cut the wind.
Yeah, my dad had one of those when I was growing up. He used to use the paddle. It's got better airflow. Oh yeah, okay, cool thing. It hurts me more than it hurts you. I bet you.
Oh yeah, that's the go-to move for the parents when I was growing up.
It hurts me.
It hurts me more than it hurts you.
I can assure you.
I'm like, are you sure about that? Because that's not what my tush is saying.
Yeah, I feel something much different than that. Where's this? I'm trying to find something here.
I guess what this hot coal on my ass is saying.
Nah.
So while I search for something, this or that, the world famous this or that, everybody. It may be a
this or that. We need like a
quick
this or that.
This or that. Is it GIF or is it GIF?
Excuse me?
Is it GIF or is it GIF? When I send you a silly thing on my text message machine and it's got words with a little picture in the back.
I thought you were talking about the peanut butter.
No, that's a GIF. That's delicious.
No, it's a GIF.
It's a gift. Oh, wait, if you're sending me a text message.
It's like a present. Well, it's a gift.
Listen, word on the street is it's called the GIF with a G.
Yeah,
GIF. They say
GIF.
it's a GIF.
Yeah, that's it.
What street?
It's the street, bro. The word on the street. You don't question it. You just take it for what it is and you keep it moving. I like to say it's a GIF.
Wait till you keep it pushing. We're gonna be
maybe this is something I should ask Google. Google knows everything.
It's a gift.
Look it up.
It's a gift. Like you sending me a gift.
While
it's
pronounced as an image format, a part of the U.S. brand peanut butter.
See, you're talking about the peanut. I know I wasn't going crazy.
No, here it is.
All right, well, look.
It's pronounced like the peanut butter.
What's the acronym on it?
Yeah, was it graphic interface? Yeah, graphic interface.
I am trying to find that. That's a good way.
Graphic. So graphic, like GIF.
Yeah.
Not GIF. It's not a graphic.
Graphics interchange format or GIF.
Yeah.
Wow.
Graphic. Good.
That is a great thing, dude. I've never thought about that before.
See, that's what I said. Graphic interface.
Yeah.
Bro. So it's like GIF. It's not a graphic. It's not with a J. It's a GIF.
That's in the zoos. That's in the zoos. Okay? That's in the zoos with the long neck.
Huh?
We're about to change the world.
You named the animal with the long neck.
It's pronounced GIF.
It was into the environment in 1987 that an engineer by the name of Stephen Wilhite created the new type of compression format, the graphics interchange format, or short GIF. In technical documentation for the image format, Wilhite ambiguously stated that it was pronounced GIF. Well, no. How can you have?
I guess so. That's the guy.
And it just came to the iPhone 2 years ago. It's been out since 1987.
That's the creator.
Yeah.
You better be happy you get anything at the iPhone.
Hey,
bro, how do you have something graphic?
Hold on. Scroll up. It says you can pronounce it two ways. Why we pronounce it two ways?
Must be two sides.
GIF is far from the only computer term, the variant pronunciations. This is part of a parcel of the trade. Many terms used in computing are niche.
Niche.
Nah, see, I call it niche. This is a whole segment.
It's definitely niche.
Nah, man.
Yeah, it's definitely niche.
Nah, my entire life is what you find your niche and really work your way into it.
No, find your niche.
Nah, bro.
It's niche.
That's only been the last like 5 years. Niche. It's been
it's niche.
It's find your niche and get your niche and really work into it.
Well, you grew up wrong. It's niche.
Nah, you're hanging out with your Nikos.
It's a niche.
Hey, that's too close to the other word, man. Get rid of that.
That was good. So
it's niche.
Jim Gem. It's a hard
Gem?
G for gift.
It's a hard G. It's a gift.
Excuse me. What did you say your name was again?
This problem.
Gem.
That's what I'm saying. If it's a graphic, that's a hard G. Graphic.
Yeah,
so it has to be
the guy who invented it screw it up for everybody 30 years later.
It's a hard G. It's a gift.
It's GIF.
Exactly. That's what I said.
What did you say your name again was?
Compounding this problem, speakers of
Jim
English
Gem.
are already
both actually
to pronounce first letter GIF 2 different ways: a hard G, gift, goat, gate, or got, go, gate, or the soft G, gin, Jim, gem.
You're talking about the rapper?
But what I'm saying, it's an acronym, right? It's an acronym. The first word is graphic. That's a hard G.
I'm with you.
Why would I switch it to a GIF?
I mean, it's both. Like in school, they was like, "Yeah, he's a real gem."
Because it's graphic. It's made to be a graphic. So when these people debate this shit, I mean, to me, it seems like a debate ender. What's the G stand for? Graphic, graphic, GIF, and you're done.
Yeah. GIF, and it's like I'm giving you a gift.
Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. It's going to be something ridiculous. You're going to laugh about it and keep it moving.
Yeah, definitely not GIF. Like, why am I switching it? Why am I switching it?
Definitely that.
Let me see. I got something for you real quick. See if I can find it here.
That's gem. In school, they used to be like, "Yo, he's a real gem."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it's not gonna be me and you playing house.
We're freaking shine. Get that to your freaking head.
Who's trying to play something on my TV? Deny.
You're gonna do this for me. I'm gonna clip your balls like I did your daddy.
I'm gonna clip your balls like I did your daddy. That was a weird dude, the florist. The florist was wild. Oh, but I was happy when Ben Affleck took him out the game. Everybody said, "Hey, come
here." Something went wrong.
God.
The job went wrong.
The job went wrong. Hey,
I don't like the God. He got these freaking boots tucked in his pants like a G.I. Joe. We'll just find another bank and another robber.
Oh, God. Yo, the town is classic, yo.
Classic, man.
Wait, say.
You guys ready?
Let go.
What is that?
What's going on?
Watch it. You ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you think you can run from the cops, good luck getting this mom.
Make sure you didn't go
she broke down, dropped the hip.
Dash cam, taking down a man she says was trying to look into her 15-year-old daughter's bedroom window.
It was a pretty good tackle.
Even if you think you can run from the cops,
look at her. She
good
broke
luck
down.
getting past this mom.
First instinct was just to make sure he didn't go any further.
Captured on police dash cam,
Fred
taking
Warner
down
got
a
some
man
competition.
she says was trying to look into her 15.
So dude was perving on her 15-year-old daughter. She saw him outside.
I liked it, man. She broke down, shuffled the legs a little bit,
like squared
up,
and boom, took him down. I saw it today. I was like, all right, I got to get this onto the show because
I think somebody should sign her. She should go play for the.
She looked like Luke Kuechly
for the Raiders.
It was a high tackle, but Luke Kuechly used to do that all the time.
But she rapped him.
Yeah, it was a high tackle, and then she pulled her body weight to take him down.
I get that a good 7.5.
Did you guys hear it?
Hear what?
The other video.
Yeah, I heard it.
The one with the tackle?
We'll play this one. We'll play this one.
You don't have OCD. You have obesity.
Bruh.
Okay, thank you. I didn't know my psychiatrist was on here. Thank you. You don't have OCD. You have obesity.
Bruh.
Okay, thank you. I didn't know my psychiatrist was on here. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have OCD.
Dude,
you have obesity.
Bruh.
Okay, thank you. I didn't know my psychiatrist was on here.
Yo, every time I saw that today too, I was like, "Yo, I gotta put this on."
Obesity.
Obesity. Yeah.
When it came on, I was like, "What is this? OCD, ADD, some other bullshit acronym?" And then she said it out loud.
Obesity.
You don't have obesity.
That's hilarious. And then she said, "Oh, my psych." It flew right over her head.
Yes, it did. Oh my god, bro!
Yeah, I didn't know my psych was on here.
I think we should start incorporating some funny videos on here.
I like that.
That was hilarious, yo. It flew right over her head. Like she did not even catch it.
Here's one more. So if you guys see this,
that was a good one. Obesity.
Oh, I saw this one. This is hilarious, yo. The worst criminal ever.
Dude, answer the phone. Hello?
Everybody, give me everything.
She out.
Yeah, like she just walks off.
Everybody's like, you're not getting nothing.
Hey, man, I'm out, man. I'll come back tomorrow.
That boy say, empty out your pockets.
Like,
everybody look at that buddy like, bruh.
She gets up and walks out. This dude answered the phone. He's like, "Yo, hello, can I help you?" And he just
somebody around trying to rob the joint, man. You can lead us. Like, look at this fool. Look at him. He told me to get down on the ground.
I just like how he turned around and walk out. He just turned around and walk out like defeated.
That was so funny, man. Remember we had growing up too. We had like dumb criminal videos. Like you saw the guy do something stupid, and you're like, I don't want to be like that guy when I get older. I want to go get a job, get education. I don't want to be a clown that people laugh at.
If I was gonna be a professional criminal, it had to be like Oceans.
Yeah,
them boys was like the gold standard, dude.
Yeah. If I was ever gonna be like a criminal, like I gotta hook up with a crew like Danny Ocean. You know what I'm saying? And I can be like the computer guy. And then he's got like a hacker guy, and he's got like a.
I'm gonna get paid $13 million to walk in
a
casino and make a balloon go in the air for distraction. That's it.
Yeah, everybody's got to have a role. Everybody's got to have a role.
What are your thoughts?
What is that? DeAndre Hopkins?
It opened up another window, and it came across that like scroll they have in the front. Mm-hmm. Smart money is.
Have these guys learned? Like I seen Julio Jones in a Titans uniform. That didn't work out. I seen Andre Johnson in a Titans uniform. That didn't work out. Remember Randy Moss in the old Titans uniform?
My guy Eric Moles.
That didn't work out. They got to stop. The dudes that's getting ready to retire need to stop signing with the Titans.
Nick, I'm going to say Hopkins still has.
Who else? It was Julio, Andre Johnson, Randy Moss.
You're going to be over there with a team that doesn't
even recall the last time the Titans had a good like stud receiver.
Well, they had
AJ Brown.
They had AJ Brown, and
they had AJ Brown.
They just have no one to throw the ball. They have the best running back in the league, one of the best lines. So you're not going to pass the ball that much. So you don't need these stud receivers.
They don't have a.
And if you do get them, like
to throw the ball.
You get the stud receiver to open up the field for your run game. They don't need that. Like you're going to run the ball. They're going to put 10 in the box, and you're still going to get 150 out of Derrick Henry.
If he signs with the Titans over New England or Buffalo or the Chiefs, like what are you doing? Like, bro, you got enough. You got enough money, bro. Like, go try to win something.
I want more.
Like, go sign with Buffalo, man, for the league minimum, and like, bro, the Titans.
Maybe
he could go sign with the Raiders.
Come on, bro.
Plus 200 for the Patriots, plus 330 for the Chiefs, minus 175 to the Titans. Like, why would you want to go play for the Titans as a receiver? Like, I could see, like, say, Buffalo, Kansas City, where Aaron Rodgers goes. Like, dudes who are going to pass the ball nonstop. This is a run first, run only team, and everybody knows it. Like, are you going there with like that mentality? Like they're gonna throw to me because I'm Hopkins, I'm the best. They're not gonna do that.
Yeah, if they let you put the drugs in your system.
Do you think DeAndre Hopkins would be a good signing for the Titans? Yes, I think so. Maybe I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. No opinion.
Hell no.
Just no.
Yeah, I'm with you.
To the no.
No.
Negatory.
But yeah, I just saw that scroll up. I don't see. I don't have much NFL plan for it today, but yeah, bro.
Somebody should just show him a picture of Randy Moss in the Titans uniform. I think that was the last team he went. That was it.
Yeah.
Randy, I think so.
And I think Andre Johnson's was the Titans too. That was the last one.
Like I said, Eric.
See you later.
He ended up, I think, with Tennessee. Eric Moore.
See you later. Goodbye.
Very cool.
Yeah, you can't have that. Like, I bet we could pick 10 other teams just off the top of our heads, passing wise, that throw the ball way more than the Titans do. Why?
But he's got an offer already from Buffalo and New England. Like, I don't get it.
So let's say they're offering him, he
wants to get paid. He wants big. He wants to get paid. I don't get it, bro. You got bread, bro.
Go to the Falcons, and then you'll get paid.
You got bread. What are you doing?
The Titans, if you go to the Falcons,
go to whatever bum team that's going to get by 2 wins.
That's what it looks like. If it looks like he's going to make a few extra million to go to the Titans, he'll go there. Like I don't know what Buffalo offered him or New England, but if it's like 3 for 30, 3 for 35, but the Titans give him 3 for 40, like you're going to go there. Like the bonuses, the incentives, the shit you get from making the playoffs and getting your face out there on TV in prime time, you're going to make that money up probably double than the $5 million you're going to get working for Tennessee in a low market, no playoff bound team.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Like, that shit's for real, bro. The guys
that's a horrible move.
Message.
Yeah, that's the case. That's bad.
That's a horrible move. Like
that's what you NFL players do, man. Y'all just keep making stupid decisions.
They just want the money, but like, come on, like you got money, dog. Like, what you doing?
Y'all be signing to these wrong teams,
punching people
on the elevator.
They want the money.
Unless he just want to go chill in Nashville, because I love Nashville. Nashville, country Vegas. I'm a big fan of Nashville.
They're turning it up, bro. They're making it a place to be. Like every time
I'm a big fan of Nashville. I'm going.
Boys,
I'll be in Nashville in December.
You gonna go watch Theo Vaughn?
Who?
You gonna go to Kid Rock's mansion?
No, I'm gonna go watch Anthony Richardson.
Oh my God! Don't say that.
And apparently, I'm gonna watch DeAndre. Apparently, I'm gonna watch DeAndre Hopkins too.
Look at that! You're gonna get it back. You don't even know it.
Good job, guy.
Yo, Prime Day, I got a new setup over here.
Prime Day. I looked on there. I couldn't find anything.
I just bought 2 ringers.
I found
2 ringers.
Yeah, doorbell ringers.
Oh, ringers. I thought you was talking about like one of those dudes that are like special at everything.
Yeah, it wasn't that big of a savings, but I returned some shit, so I had a credit there. Plus, I got some discounts here or there. But it got me a little board right here that I can finally have my good microphone and use my board, and I never really got a chance to set up the sound, but hopefully it sounds
got
good.
Money.
Like a mixing board?
Get into the money.
Oh man, nice. Look at you on Prime Day.
For my one.
Look at you go.
That's pretty cool. All the kids are doing it. So,
look at that.
This is what I used to record the podcast when I did it with my neighbor. We just record on here, transfer to the computer. But now we use the StreamYard, so I need this to connect to the computer, to my headphones, to my microphone, and that the podcaster wasn't doing it.
And then my headphone I got this bone.
Yeah, and this was like
that's basically what it sounded like.
That's pretty much what it is. You got to mix shit together.
Yeah, connected the thigh bone to the hip bone, and now you can run.
And I got to change my head, my phone, my things, because this takes I don't even know the size of it. But my JBLs, yes, probably a quarter. My JBLs are like a 1/8, and this is a quarter. They link to a 35, a 3.5. So I got all sorts of shit going on over here.
Like you're doing an install.
And I got my remote control camera. Oh shit!
Look at that!
Wrong.
Look at that! Remote control cameras and stuff.
Yeah,
man,
bro.
Prime Day was good to you.
Mm-hmm. Just make sure you have batteries.
And the trick too is you order the stuff when you want to get it, because when Prime Day comes up, you just ask for the refund of the price difference, and they send it to you. Same with Black Friday. You buy your stuff early. You go back to return it. You say, "I bought this here. I'm going to return and buy it back." They just refund you back the money on the new price, so you can buy it whenever you want, as long as within that return window.
Really?
Yeah, man. Life hack.
And you just say, "Yeah, apparently."
So I'm going to return it. It's $80 cheaper today, so I'm going to return this TV and buy it again. They'll just refund you the $80 right then and there. Yes, as long as you're in your 30-day, 90-day window, buy it, go back or try to return it. So you're going to return it, they'll refund you that.
Buy it at the higher price.
It works for everybody, or just?
And then when it goes to the lower price, return it.
Just the ones with the skin to win.
No, I did it. I think everybody can get it.
Skin to win.
Everybody can do it.
I believe so. I did a few times at BrandsMart for my TVs around Christmas time.
BrandsMart still
buy them early. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they got like 3.
Got
3 what? The warranty.
BrandsMart.
Nah, bro, the one over there in Dania, that's the best.
I was saying they got like 3.
Then you got the Scratch and Dent over there in Fort Lauderdale. Like you little
Scratch and Dent. What is that?
Yeah, Scratch and Dent BrandsMart. Like they fall out, like the box falls off the truck. And the box is dinged up, so they bring the box to the Scratch and Dent, and you buy it off the floor. The TV's never even been open; it's just the box is all screwed up.
And you get the warranty. You get the warranty, right? Because when you go home and plug it up, it's not going to work.
Yeah, you assume the distance, you assume the risk.
You assume the risk buying off the Scratch and Dent.
By paying half off, yeah, but we never go Scratch and Dent.
I never even heard of a Scratch and Dent. I try not to get scratches or dents.
You ever shop at Marshalls or Ross? That's essentially the same thing. You get a thread at a place, that $50, $60 Hilfiger shirt's $12. All because one.
At where?
At Ross or Marshalls.
Oh, nah.
That's clothing Scratch or Dent.
Yeah. So usually, if I get something from Ross,
I'm a frugal.
Ross or Marshall, it's usually in a package.
The only pair of Jordans I ever got, I came from Marshalls. They were like 80% off. If something was screwed up on the side, he wasn't like fully extended. He was like going to lay it up instead of dunk it. I was like, "Hey, give me the shoes, bro."
You got some Jonathans.
Hell yeah! I got Miguel's. I got Miguel Jordans.
Oh god! You got some Hordans.
Sure did. Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he got some Hordans.
he was doing a split like this.
He got the sumo guy.
That's something very different happening. But hey, that was only on the back side, so you couldn't really see where the long pants covered up. Oh, you see the front? You got the new Jordan? Yeah, bro.
You know, only do with Jordans with the guy. He got a belly.
The 23 was in cursive, huh?
Yeah.
He had the numeric. He had the Roman numbers.
Yeah. He had the number 4. He had the number 49 on it. Oh, you don't remember when he wore 49 that day?
I got the 45.
I got the red and black joints, man. What's yours? This is
You don't remember where he wore 23 when he played for the White Sox? I got these cleats that I just shave off the bottom. We're good.
No spikes.
Where we at here? An hour and 20 minutes? That's not bad.
20.
We jumped right to our WTF news with a Florida story. We did the hip hop thing for a little bit. It felt rushed to me. I got to play back and make sure it sounds good. Louis would be happy. I'm not sure where he is. He was ready today, and we flowed the last hour. Nice, easy conversation.
We rushed that hip hop list because it was basura.
That's what I feel like. Yeah, like it wasn't the best. There were some dudes on there, some groups on there that should have been way up, way back. Some left off completely.
Some should have not been on the top 50.
Before I say something
City Girls
get my mom, before I say something to get my mama in trouble, it was just best supposed to fast forward. That didn't.
Ray Schmurder and Shrimmered and City Girls and Migos and like who put that list together?
Now, like you said, you want to put.
But the more the thing is, they got the number 1 right. They did. So that's all I wanted to see. Just made sure that Outkast was #1 rap group of all time.
I guess.
Maybe next.
And then Wu-Tang was 2. So they had 1 and 2 for me.
So they started off good and then just tinkered.
Yeah.
If you're going from top to bottom.
Yeah, basically.
We can do the top 100 hip hop songs of all time.
Oh no, thank you.
Top 100 hip hop songs. Whew.
I'm looking right now. Onyx Slam is 51, and I'm already done. I'm already upset with the list, bro. Slam by Onyx, come on, dude.
I'm already done.
Hold up, top 100 hip hop songs. Like
that's a lot.
That's a lot of.
You've
songs.
Got your stack of records back there. You won't even know some of these names that I'm looking at right now.
I'm saying that's a lot of songs. You're gonna have a lot of one-hit wonders in there, and
I was about to say they're gonna go off of sales and stuff. Because I mean, like,
you gotta have some. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
Like, we could pick albums, and like one of the Biggie albums will have like 10 alone. So, in my opinion,
I already see the. Maybe I'm wrong. I enjoy the song "Hypnotized," but I don't think that's the #2 all-time hip hop song. I think Biggie's got better songs than that.
For me. Not for me.
Is good. There's some better songs I think that he's had.
Hell yeah.
Hypnotize is a radio song. Like, I don't want to. Come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I shouldn't be on here. Now, maybe you like Rosa Parks. Maybe you like Hey Ya. I don't know why Bombs Over Baghdad is not in the top 10.
Hold up. Parks, Hey Ya. Hey Ya's on there?
No, it's up further back. When I looked them up earlier, their most
that ain't hip hop.
Song was Hey Ya, and their most underrated song was something else.
But that's not hip hop.
No,
you think you got it? Oh, you think you got it? Well, gotta never get it. That's come on, bruh. That should be on the top 100 rock songs.
Oh, party, dance fever, huh? Get them, Big Mike.
Like what? That's not a hip hop song.
Ice Cube was a good day was 35. Are you kidding me? That to me, that's a top 10 song.
Definitely wasn't a good day if it's at 35.
My favorite Outkast song is "Screw It on the Barbie."
Oh, old school players and new school rules. Cats keep jumping like kangaroos.
First of the month song was 55. No, dude. First of the month for Bone Thugs Harmony Shoes is in the top 10 also.
Screw It on the Barbie.
I'm looking for that, but I don't see it on here. MC Hammer, You Can't Touch This is number 63 all time.
Big boy verse on "Screw It on the Barbie" is classic.
Big Boy was slept on, man. Big Boy was
classic verse.
That's because Andre 3000 would put together some of the craziest shit and made it make sense. So as good as Big Boy is, he kind of got passed over sometimes because
I'm saying even when they went like
Lost
solo,
Boys Renee is probably my favorite hip hop song.
Who that there?
Lost Boys Renee.
That's
probably
Mr. Cheeks.
See, boom. Yeah. See, I forgot about them.
Yeah, how come Lost Boys they're not in the top 50?
Thank you.
No, Renee's probably it's probably my top 3. I can't really give a guarantee #1, but that song there, Renee, how he breaks that shit down at the very end.
I love that group, man.
Bro,
Mr. Cheeks.
#1 is your boy Nas. New York State of Mind, is it?
New York State. Oh, Nas?
Yeah, New York State of Mind is
better songs than that.
His one where he talks about being a gun. That song is clever as shit.
One mic is better than State of New York.
No, come on, dog. All I need is one. New York State of Mind is New York State of Mind. He went in on there. He went on there. That's legit.
Who?
California Love is #3. Tupac.
See, it's all like commercial radio songs.
I didn't like that song. That song was too long for no reason.
What's that?
Cream is #4. Yeah. That break in the middle between Tupac and Dre, like that 3 minute of just instrumental, it's a good song, but you gotta cut that down.
You got Troutman on there just acting. I'm like, dude, this thing.
I'm like, I love the song, but come on, dude. Like,
I'll tell you this, the top 10.
Like I got Tupac songs that I'm playing before that.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like the All Eyes on Me album could be
Me Against the World album. That's my favorite Tupac album.
When did Rosa Parks come out from Outkast?
90
Who?
something. Nah, Rosa Parks. No, Rosa Parks was in 2000. Rosa Parks was in 2000. That was in 2000.
The top 20 songs, every one of them is 1999 and under. The top 25, the top.
You just spitting off the list, and I can tell you I don't really like that list, man. It's just too much commercial radio.
Way too much.
Blase for me.
Yeah, him too.
Like Tupac, that's what you're gonna put California Love? Like, come on, Tupac had
like Dear Mama can go up there. I Ain't Mad at You can go up there.
All I Got Is You. Who sings that song?
Ghostface.
Method Man?
Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, Ghostface.
That's Ghostface. With the Jackson 5 sample.
All that I got is you.
Yeah. Had the Jackson 5 sample. That was fire right there. I didn't like to sleep with Johnny. Johnny Pete the Bat.
Yeah, this isn't a good list. Especially if you didn't got the Crossroads on there. Get the fuck out
Crossroads. Meet me at the crossroads so you won't be lonely.
Which one?
The remake.
Video version or the album version?
The album version was good, but the re-release, the one that went like 9 times.
This is Uncle Charlie.
That's a serious song.
And about the banana.
I like the album version better.
The album version was good. Yeah, it was quick to the point. You got your that See You at the Crossroads, that video, that
See You at the Crossroads.
It went like 9 times platinum. Like that song isn't.
But even with them, I got first of the month. I would probably put over the.
Yeah, that's at number 55. And like some of these songs,
even with that, like No Surrender, that's like the best Bone Thugs.
That's a great song. That's a fucking classic.
Even take the Tupac song. Screw it.
That was a great one too.
I mean, Tupac. I would California Love. That's what we take with Tupac.
No, you make a good point. That's all commercial stuff. And like I said, I can pick a bunch of other Biggie songs that are better.
Fucking Tupac. I see Death Around the Corner.
Yeah, like shit like that.
No, Death Around the Corner.
Go with the.
Allow me to quote Eminem here. There's not one Eminem song in the top 100.
How you not gonna have Hit 'Em Up?
That's terrible.
Hit 'Em Up. That's a hell of a song there.
They're not putting that up there.
But I mean, if you're gonna do the top hip hop song,
Busta Rhymes song, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See.
That'll be definitely top diss song.
Damn, they didn't put not one Eminem song up there.
Not one Eminem song, one Busta Rhymes song. Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See.
But but they looking at all the they looking at all the radio songs, and I mean Eminem's radio songs was kind of whack.
Yeah, no, you need people who know music. Like you see them put together a verse. You're like, damn, how you bring that word to match?
Like I like some of Eminem's
substance.
I never liked Eminem radio songs. Like I liked them on.
I was just about to say, people that really listen or know music, they're gonna tell you some of the best songs weren't radio.
Nah, they on the album.
We were talking about like Migos. I don't particularly care for Migos. But they were the first ones to do what they did, so they're kind of like a trendsetter. Like they have
Bone Thugs and Harmony did it before them.
Nah, bro, that shit is smooth melodies, melodic, all of it fast. No, they're mumble rapping bullshit.
I just realized they didn't even have Nappy Roots on there. I mean, they probably
there was none of that.
Nah, it was short, man. That's shorter than Leprechaun.
But they had a lot of other short. Dude, they got people that's only 2 years in on that top 50. City Girls.
That was I guess, but Nappy Roots was short. I'm talking about 2 songs short.
Ray Sherman got on there probably for that because they had the that TikTok or whatever it was going on the song, the still picture.
Nah, they had the big record with the African boy.
Who, Akon?
No, the what is the African Mongolian one of them thing? French Montana.
Well, you're gonna give me 1,000 guesses. I would have not got the Mongolian African boy as French Montana.
Never got no.
The Ray Schmurter, you know the Ray Schmurter and French Montana, man. They played that thing like a million times.
The mannequin song?
I don't know.
That's the one I remember.
I don't know the video. That one.
Oh no, I know the mannequin.
Oh man, I can't even think of the song, man. With you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, that song. Yeah, but I thought it was only one of them on there. Both of them was on there.
I don't know. I don't even know what they sing, man.
Who's on your computer screen back there?
It was in the desert or something.
Who's on
the computer
screen back there? Your ever-changing.
Oh, Bing. That's Bing right there.
Maybe that'll be our next this or that. Kobe or Michael.
That's Bing.
Mike.
We'll probably have the same thought, but it's an interesting debate.
Not mentality.
You know the big debate is Mike or LeBron.
I can't see why. Like I wouldn't put LeBron in my top 11-4.
Don't let our boy.
He doesn't have the mental, bro.
Don't say that to our boy.
You can't disrespect LeBron, man. LeBron the GOAT, man.
Nah.
We'll crucify him, boy.
But maybe we'll have to do that next time.
Nah,
because to me, you can't compare the two players or different types. We'll do that next time.
That's what I say. First off,
it's up over there.
You can't really. That's what I say. You can't really compare the two because of the era and a different position. But it's Mike.
But I'm watching Michael Jordan get bowed to the face, and I'm watching LeBron scream and cry like a little girl when no one even touched him, like someone just set his dog on fire.
That's like,
hey man, you playing the game, dog. You playing the game.
People right now might be like, "Oh, Justin Jefferson."
But that's the game that they played.
Like right now, people might say Justin Jefferson is better than Jerry Rice or some crap like that. Some of that stuff is.
I'm not a Jerry Rice guy.
Talent-wise, he is
best receiver ever.
Okay, so that's what people get it confused with. Talent-wise,
he is better than Jerry Rice.
No, I'm saying talent.
Jerry Rice
I'm going back to the.
People forget Jerry Rice played with 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks. He never had to put his hand in the air, jump behind his back. He was running like this. The ball's right here, and he kept on going.
Relax.
Nah, bro.
I love Jerry. I think Jerry is the GOAT.
Make you the best.
But it depends if you're talking numbers or you talking talent.
Everybody used to shit on my boy Steve Young. If he didn't get that Super Bowl ring, they still would have been shitting. So he wasn't.
Man, they only talk crap about him in Tampa Bay.
It's a bigger, stronger, better Montana. He can run. He can throw. Smarter, quicker.
Nah.
100 pounds better.
Anything bad was said about him was when he was in Tampa Bay.
Steve wasn't better than Joe.
It's that system they were in. But you're talking again.
The Bill Walsh system.
Yeah, you have athlete to athlete. He was a better player than Joe Montana.
That system is so good; it's still being ran right now.
That's what I'm saying. Going back to the Jordan and LeBron, that's what people probably could say. They could probably say that LeBron might have had maybe 1 or 2 more skills than Jordan, but
maybe
I don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe, but to me, people just gonna go straight to the numbers, and I get it. Yeah, of course.
So you can't do that. I'm a believer in that numbers lie. Like quarterbacks who put up 5,000 yards, their team's getting smoked, and they're trying to come back. They're not a good quarterback. Every team's losing.
But see, this is how people quote unquote move the goalposts, right? So like, we'll just use me and you, right? Let's say you're on the LeBron side. So you'll say your argument would be, yeah, LeBron's the GOAT, or he's better because he's the all-time leading scorer, and he got this stat and he got that stat, right? Now, cool. Now I'll throw Russell Westbrook at you and say, well, this man has won. He averaged a triple-double 3 out of 4 seasons. And then somebody would be like, well, no, he was just patting stats. He was just patting stats. It didn't translate to wins.
You can't use numbers to make your argument. Now, when I give you better numbers, you say no.
Yeah, but LeBron got wins and he got stats.
He don't have an average and triple-double.
But Jordan has more of the important wins, and people say, nah, it ain't all that. Then they start throwing the other numbers in it. So, example, we'll say Jordan got 6 rings, 6-0 in the finals. You're gonna come back and say, well, he's not the all-time leading scorer.
But no, I'm gonna say 3 or number 4. I'm gonna say LeBron's been to more.
Yeah, okay. So LeBron's been to more, but he has a losing record.
Yeah. So what?
Okay, so you can go 20.
He's playing against better players.
See how we get into it? Now it's better players.
Yeah, I would back that up, because to me, Peyton Manning is light years better than Tom Brady. Just because you won a bunch of rings doesn't mean shit. You play on an okay team. When you get to the playoffs where everybody is good, you're going to end up losing if your team's not that good. So I get I'm with Phillies 100% on that one. LeBron can go to more, but when you get to a better all-around team, you're probably going to lose.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what people start shitting on Jordan's accomplishments. They'll start saying he didn't have better players in his era, or he didn't play against great teams.
Look at the top 75 NBA team. LeBron played against more than Jordan.
Who? The people just basing off the Warriors.
I'm saying LeBron has played against more top players than Jordan. Just look at the top 75 NBA roster.
Some of the people in them 75 don't even belong there.
I'm just saying, but they there.
Like it's now, is it people made up nowadays of the media, social media, the people who make stars?
But they there. LeBron playing against all the top dudes.
Like who?
If you put LeBron,
because you could tell me LeBron James play. So you might say James Harden, right, is one of the top players in LeBron's era. He's not that better than Clyde Drexler, but you're gonna tell me Clyde Drexler wasn't that good.
Clyde Drexler.
You know what I'm saying? Some people going. That's how people gonna do. Or they're gonna say, well, Magic Johnson wasn't really that good. Look at what Russ did, or look at
but Jordan ain't really Jordan. When Jordan started winning, Magic now was done already.
Cool, but this is the argument that I always have with my nephew when he started talking about LeBron. I hear all that. LeBron first 7 years, he didn't have the best team around him. He wasn't really ready.
LeBron took a bunch of garbage men to the finals with the Cavs before he left.
I saw that today. Delonte West.
All that is good. Here's what I say.
When he got there, he had to play Tim Duncan and like them dudes.
Okay, so
he had to play a whole team.
LeBron first 7 years, he couldn't do nothing, right? Okay, Jordan's first 7 years, he couldn't do nothing. But when Jordan got on top, did he lose?
You mean when he got Pippen?
It don't matter. When Jordan got on top.
No, but that's what happened. He got Pippen. The Jordan don't got no rings without Pippen.
LeBron had to get Wade and Bosh.
LeBron had to go to Miami
to get people.
And he got a ring. So if he would have played a bunch of years like Jordan played with Pippen, he would have rings. He would.
Where? If LeBron would have stayed in Cleveland, he would have got a ring?
No, if he would have stayed with if he would have played with Wade as many years as Jordan played with Pippen, he would have the rings.
He played with Wade for 4 years and he was only to get 2.
He got 2 rings, but he made it to the finals every single one.
Yeah, and he lost.
So he made it.
So if you go to the finals 10 times,
he go 7 straight.
Yeah, and he won like twice.
Something we say about doing that.
Really, like really only one. I give him a pass for all the losses except for one.
So I think me and you had this debate one time, Lou.
There's only one of his losses that I can say, dog, y'all should have won that one.
We're gonna get back to that. So Buffalo Bills went to the championship 4 straight times and lost 4 straight times. So you're gonna tell me that the Buffalo Bills was a great team, even though they lost all 4 straight times?
They were great.
They couldn't win one. They couldn't win
one. They were great. They ran up against some of the best teams in football history.
But they couldn't win. But they couldn't win one.
Goal is different. You hit that.
Bro, they played some of the best teams in history, dog. They played one of the best defenses ever in the Giants.
But they
those Dallas teams would smoke anybody.
Yeah.
But they went 4 straight times. They couldn't win one. Is my argument.
You can have
LeBron went because you're telling me LeBron went
and they.
So okay, so hold on. So you're saying you're saying that so a team like Baltimore who gets 1 championship, great defense, Trent Dilfer quarterback, that team there is better than other teams who get to Buffalo made 4 straight and didn't win one, but they happen to get there.
No, man, that Buffalo team was better than Baltimore.
I won't say that. I won't say that.
And Baltimore went against Kerry Collins and the Giants, and smoked them 40-7. Like
these dudes was going against Trey. They was going against Emmitt Smith and that defense and Michael Irvin and Troy Aikman and them the team. They wasn't losing to the fucking Boomer Esiason.
I won't. No, I hear what you're saying, but people want to emphasize the fact that LeBron went to the finals 12 times. Okay, so he went 6 more times than this guy, but this guy won all 6 of his. So how is his 12 appearances?
Is Robert Horry the best player in NBA history? Doesn't he have like 6 rings or something like that?
7.
What's the best team Jordan played in the
better
finals?
Than Michael Jordan, Robert Horry?
The best team Jordan played
the best team.
in the finals, I would probably say the Utah Jazz. And then probably the Supersonics.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Were they as good as Golden State? No.
In this era of basketball, no, they wouldn't be.
Come on, man. But going up against the top
LeBron
team.
got on top. When LeBron
like I said, out of all LeBron losses, I gave him
lost. When Jordan was on top and considered the best player, he won and didn't lose. So how can you say this man is better than the person that? And when they both was in their prime, dominating the league, not self-proclaimed by everybody saying this is the best player in our league. How is this one that was undefeated not better than the one that was getting defeated?
Because championships are team wins, dog.
Okay, but that's why you got stars that put you over the hump, right?
No, championships are team wins, man. Like I said,
out of all their losses, X factors.
Out of all their losses, I can only say there was only one series that they should have won, and that they was the favorite. Yeah, they was the favorite. They wasn't the favorite against the other teams that he lost to.
What does that got to do with anything?
That's got to do with a lot. They wasn't supposed to win.
But he's the best player, But
his team, they was not supposed to win.
But if you got the best, what do they always say in sports most of the time?
That's why they have favorites and underdogs.
But if you got the best player, he's supposed to trump
not with that.
If you have the best player and he's an underdog, that means his team ain't good.
If you got
that means he's not really that best player then.
If you got one player that's a 10 and everyone else on your team is a 3, you're not going to do shit. Like you got to look at the Patriots. The Patriots don't have 5-star players, and they don't have a number 1 at every position. They've got a bunch of 3s and 4s that all fit together. They don't have 3 or 4 5-stars and the rest.
All right, so is that them Golden State teams? Are they better than the Bulls? The Golden State teams, are any of them Golden State teams better than the Bulls teams? Any of the championship Bulls teams?
I would say no.
Okay, so you telling me?
But you would say yes, right?
So right now, you think Montana is better than Brady because Brady lost in the Super Bowl?
I think Montana was better.
Get out of here, dog. Get out of here, dog. Get out of here, dog. Get out of here. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here, dude. Those 49er teams was stacked.
See, that's what everybody say now. So that's what. So all right. So back to my thing.
Those 49er team was stacked.
All right. So
they played the Bengals in the Super Bowl.
So the Golden State Warriors was better than the Bulls teams then.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Golden State Warrior teams were better than the Bulls teams, but
no, the Golden State Warriors was better than the teams that those Bulls teams was beating.
No. Was those Golden State Warrior teams better than the championship Bulls teams? The 73
as a team,
Warriors was better than the 72 Bulls, right?
Yeah.
The Kevin Durant Warriors was better than
they would have smoked those Bulls teams.
Oh, but so what was the difference for the Bulls of getting the rings then? The best player.
No, he got to play fucking John Stockton.
Okay. He got to play John Stockton.
Exactly. This come on, dog. You said because Tom, you think Montana was better than
never had a
Brady?
Better team. So when LeBron left and went to the Heat and back to Cleveland, none of them teams was that better than the teams they played in the finals.
No, they was underdogs, bro.
Wade Bosch, LeBron was not better than San Antonio.
Who?
Wade, Bosch, LeBron.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they were the favorite in that one, and they were the favorite in Dallas.
I don't care about favorites. I'm saying,
dog. That's there for a reason, dog. Favorites and underdogs. It's just not there to just say it.
Of course, it's there just to say it.
No, it's
That's
not. It's there for a reason.
And then when the underdog wins, then what they say?
It's called an upset, dumb hat.
Nah, it's an upset.
That's what it's.
They take all the stats, all the averages, put it all in there. Then they make their difference. Well, the better
exactly.
They have the better numbers, the better stats across the board. So when they do lose to a lesser statistic team, it's going to be an upset.
Yeah, it's an upset.
But that underdog
when him and Kyrie
team, right, Billy?
When him and Kyrie won the title, that was an upset.
Like last year, me and him was talking about the Bengals. They were saying if the Bengals would have beat the Chiefs, it was perceived an upset. And I said, how when the Bengals has been playing better and has beaten Kansas City twice?
No, I'd agree.
But because they got Patrick Mahomes in the system, they're considered the favorites. But if in actuality the Bengals was probably a better team. But they
weren't.
I get what you're saying there. You could run stats. Then you had the media picking and this,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Numbers. Like sometimes it's true. Like example, Lakers versus the goddamn Hornets. Of course, the Hornets is underdog. But you trying to tell me a team that got the best player and then another tier player and then another good player and then role player.
Yeah, he was the underdog
to a team that just got one good player.
That Cleveland title, he was an underdog. Jordan was never an underdog.
You know why? Because he was that good.
No, because his team was better than everyone's other team.
But so his team was better than that team. But had 6 titles.
Jordan actually played with a player that was on the top 50 team, on the top 50 anniversary team.
But out of them 6 titles, only 2 or 3 of his teams had a better record than who he played against in the finals. So that means the Western team was better then because they had the better record.
Jordan played with a top 50 player in NBA history.
And LeBron has played with a top 50 player in NBA history.
He won 2 titles with him. Well, he only played 4 years with him.
And then he had another he had another top 50 for another 4 years.
Where?
Kyrie.
He ain't top 50. Come on, bruh.
So then how's James Harden in top 50?
James Harden ain't top 50.
You better go look at that 75 list again.
That's a terrible list if he's on there.
Now it's a terrible list.
If James Harden is on the top.
You see what I'm saying? You see how when they that's what I'm saying, Billy, they always shift.
Nah, dog.
James Harden is on the top 75. Kyrie is on the top 75.
No.
Once he left Cleveland,
that last 25 spot, they'll be okay.
Yeah, once LeBron left Cleveland, he has always played with the higher talent. That's been his MO.
No, man, he was the underdog in the finals against Golden State.
He's not because he wasn't that dude then.
Oh, come on, dog. You sound like a crazy person.
So all right, so going back to Brady, how many times was Brady an underdog in the Super Bowl?
I think twice.
And was his teams better than all the teams that he played in the Super Bowl?
No, he was the underdog twice.
Oh, but he won.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how come?
But he also lost twice as the favorite.
Yeah, he has 3 rings.
So that goes back to my. So now you're making my point as that can be flux with. They just put like
it's called an upset.
They just put stats and stuff together.
It's called an upset, but he's still better. He still played with way less talent than Montana. Like you can't say Montana better than Brady.
I agree with that.
No, you didn't. You just said Brady was better. Said Montana was better than Brady.
No, I said I agree that Brady played with lesser talent than Montana. I agree with that.
So how Montana better than Brady then?
I mean, I'm a Niners fan, so I'm gonna be biased, but I think Montana at that time was better. But I mean, I can't make
get out of here.
He got 3 more rings than Montana. So
get out of here. Montana's teams was stacked, and he played with the best coach.
If Aaron Rodgers has 3 more rings, they probably say he's better than Brady.
I don't think so.
Of course so. They probably gonna say Patrick Mahomes gonna be better than Brady. He get 3 more rings, 2 more rings.
Patrick Mahomes gonna be the GOAT. Patrick Mahomes gonna be the GOAT.
Why he gonna be the GOAT? Now, if he don't get no more rings, he gonna still be the GOAT?
He gonna be every record in a Patrick Mahomes gonna break it.
And so now, if
Patrick Mahomes stay healthy, he will break every single quarterback record.
If he only has 1 Super Bowl ring, he's better than Tom Brady.
Well, he's already got 2.
Okay, but Tom Brady got 7. So if he wins no more rings, but just breaks all the records, he's better than Tom Brady?
Mahomes, the GOAT.
You see?
I mean, you
because
might
he got stats.
break those records because you got an extra game now for the rest of his career. So those records are going to probably fall.
You see what I'm
That's
saying?
what we're supposed to get to today, unbeatable records. We're going to save this LeBron Jordan debate for next time.
You can't tell me if Jordan played in this era of basketball, he ain't putting up 40.
He score 100 points a game, bro.
No, he will not, man. Athletically, he's not. Athletically, he's not one of the top guys in this era.
No, he dog these guys out.
How do I hit that?
You can't touch him. You can let him go.
No, dog. Like, come on, dog. The athletes today, are like specimens, dude.
That's different.
Half of the athletes today
able to walk right into the lane without being touched. Jordan used to get both.
Vince Carter is, dude. Vince Carter is a 2000 athlete, dog. I'm talking about the 80s athletes, dog. Those 80s athletes can't compete with the athletes today.
Jordan was ahead of all of them, and
just like Dennis Rodman said the other day, Larry Bird would be in Europe if he played today.
That's Larry Bird. We ain't talking about Larry Bird.
I'm just saying, like, those 80 athletes can't compete with athletes today.
And he don't like
nothing.
Larry Bird because
basketball,
Larry Bird would
football,
still be in the NBA this year because Larry Bird could shoot
football, basketball, track. It don't matter, dog. The athletes of the 80s, they can't compete with the athletes today, dog. They can't.
Vince Carter's still not even more athletic than Jordan. So what are you saying?
I'm talking about athletes today, dog.
But I just said, if half of the athletes today are not more athletic than Vince Carter, and Jordan is more athletic than Vince Carter, how Jordan wouldn't be able to adapt and dominate this game?
No, man, because athletically, he's not like with the dudes today, dog. He's not. It's like the DNs, dog. Back in the 80s, the DNs was running 4.9s, dog. You got DNs today running 4.4s.
Who is more athletic than Vince Carter in today's game? How many guards can you say that are more athletic than Vince Carter? Is what I'm telling.
Athletically, come on, dog.
Yes.
The whole league is athletic.
I'm done.
You got people like, come on, dog. You got people like 6'7" and able to dribble and do all this shit.
What does 6'7" got to do with
a 6'7" player in the 80s, dog? He's a statue.
Arvydas Sabonis.
He's a statue.
Arvydas Sabonis would be balling in this era. Look at his son.
But I get what Felix is saying, but at the same time, you got to look at the rules too. Jordan's game getting down low, they wouldn't be able to touch him.
It's like
he's talking about a couple athletes. I'm talking about Jordan. Like Barkley's game would transcend to this era. Jordan would transcend to this era.
Barkley was undersized in the 80s. How is he translating to today's game?
Lou, they got Caleb Martin at 6'5" playing power forward. What the hell is you telling me?
Come on, dog.
Power forward, Barkley can't play. Zion Williams is playing power forward. You mean telling me Barkley can't power forward and Barkley could shoot?
Athletically, no.
This era, you don't need to be that athletic. They got specialists, as they call them now.
Man. Everyone's athletic today, dog. Look at the track times. Look at the track times. Look at the track times.
Duncan Robinson's athletic.
Who?
Thank you. Austin Reeves is athletic.
Bro, he's more athletic than the white guys from the 80s.
Bill Laimbeer?
Yeah, exactly.
He's talking about regular players. I'm talking about stars or superstars. I'm not talking about the 6-man on the bench.
Look at the track
I'm not talking
numbers.
about the Danny Ainge. I'm not talking about the Steve Kerr. I'm talking about Jordan, Barkley, David Robinson. Yeah, even Danny Ainge would be decent in this era. He wouldn't be raw. He'd be he'd find a niche. If dudes can stand in the court,
sir, nailed it. We're about to end the recording right now.
A niche.
It's a niche, bro. And no, Danny Ainge would be in the D League in today's game.
So he'd be on the Heat team then.
He'd be on there with the D League. Him, Paxton,
putting up 10 points.
Kerr,
doing like this, like when Duncan Robinson scores.
All them dudes, Kerr, all them dudes. D League. They be playing for the Orlando Scatterbacks. That's who they would be playing for.
Time to wrap this up on the Scattlebacks.
I'm going.
Yeah, that's who they would be playing for. Sorry, dude. Come on, man.
Jordan wouldn't be good.
I didn't want to get into this at the end of the show because this is the good stuff. I really want to know who's that on your screen back there. 37 minutes later, it's Kobe Bryant.
Stewart dominated in the 80s.
I didn't want to get into that because
so Jordan would dominate in the 80s. You hear this, Billy? Jordan would dominate he just said Kobe would dominate the 80s, but Jordan couldn't dominate this era.
There's nobody athletic like Kobe in the 80s. He would have dominated. You wouldn't be able to stop him in the 80s.
Listen,
but they would stop. He be leaving
those dudes in concrete shoes.
But they would stop Jordan now, though.
Yes.
And Jordan is more athletic than Kobe.
No.
Good night.
No. Sorry.
Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 13. We out.
No, he is not more athletic than Bean.
Good night.
Episode 13.
Just like
Case I don't see you again. Good night, good evening.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You got linebackers, dude. You got linebackers now running 4.3s, dog.
You talking about linebackers? We talking about
because I'm talking about athletes, dog.
Okay, so Dion wouldn't be good in the Dion wouldn't be.
I'm talking Dion was an athlete. Dion was running 4.2s.
So Jordan wasn't an athlete.
Dion was running 4.2s. That translates anywhere.
So Jordan wasn't an athlete then. That's what you're trying to tell us?
not like today's athletes. You got dudes that's bigger than him, that's more athletic than him.
And you couldn't name one of them yet.
You LeBron.
Good afternoon, good evening.
LeBron is one of the best athletes ever. This dude's like huge. He takes 2 steps to get down the court.
Billy, before you go to bed,
I bet LeBron.
Rich Paul said just the other day, if LeBron loses his athleticism or didn't have his athleticism, he would be Karl Malone of this era. Good night.
Exactly. You know what that means? What that means? He's got to lose all his athleticism to be one of the best players in the 80s.
Okay. That's what it means.
Yes, that's exactly what that means.
That's what it means.
He's 40 years old.
How could you be Karl Malone in this era is what he's saying.
He's 40 years old, and if he lost all his athleticism, he'll be one of the best players that was in the 80s. My point exactly.
Mm-hmm.
My point exactly.
I know. And Wembanyama would be,
next week
because he ain't respecting it.
On who's better in what era, who's got the mentality, who
Come
doesn't.
on, man.
Stay tuned. Episode 13, episode 14, like I said.
Respect the game. Like, subscribe, share, hit the button, go to the Instagram, go to the TikTok, go to the Facebook, go to the MySpace. Check us out everywhere. YouTube, all your podcasts. Holla at the boys. Respect the game. Case closed. We out. We done. Peace.
Good night. You crazy.